I got real love. I got real love.
I'm 2 real 3 true. They fake, see through. Lot of folks faking the feeling. I just wanna be a.
Welcome to Wrap It Up. I'm your host, Jamal Raheem. Now, for those that are new to this, Wrap It Up is a show where I talk about music topics from top 10 lists to album reviews. So, who's the best rapper? As long as it's a music topic, I'm going to talk about it. Now, in this episode, I'm telling you why I'm no longer doing the GOAT conversation and why I think Confessions is the greatest R&B album of all time. Now, the reason why I'm not doing the GOAT conversation, greatest of all time, in music when it comes to either rap, R&B, or whatever, is for there's a plethora of reasons on why I'm not doing it no more. One, technology has advanced so much that it's easier for artists to put music out. It's easier for artists to get stuff cleared, and I think that older artists didn't have this advantage. So I don't want to, like, I guess, give credit to newer artists because the older ones didn't have that, and it gives an unfair advantage in my opinion when it comes to music. Also, it and honestly, one of the biggest reasons is it limits the greatness of artists. Like when you say, "Oh, that's the greatest of all time," it's always putting another artist down. Usually, when somebody has that debate, "Oh, Michael Jackson is the greatest of all time," and then people be like, "What I Prince?" And then people put down Prince and talk about, "Well, Prince don't have this many hits, or Prince does this," or if they're putting Michael Jackson down, they'll be like, "Well, Michael Jackson don't be playing these instruments. Prince plays all these instruments," and blah blah blah. And I just think these arguments takes away from the greatest or the greatness of these artists. Now I'm going to always do top 10 lists. That ain't gonna stop. I'm always gonna do top 10 lists, but I'm not entertaining this GOAT debate no more. In R&B, but especially in rap. Especially in rap, I personally think Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. Other people don't have to believe that, but I'm not going to argue with anybody if they don't believe it because you're entitled to your opinion, number one. And I just think the argument is just dumb at this point. It's just dumb. Like, I don't understand why there can't be multiple GOATs. Like, why there can't be multiple GOATs. You see this argument in basketball. Like, yeah, Michael Jordan's a GOAT. So is LeBron. So is Kareem. So is Kobe. So is Wilt. Like, there's different eras in music. So music changes. There's different GOATs in music. Like, I'm not doing this argument no more with anybody. So it's just tiring. It's lazy. And honestly, there's so much more to talk about. So we're going to take a little break. I'm going to tell you why I believe Confessions is the greatest R&B album of all time. Now, back in like the early 2000s, Usher dropped that masterpiece. When I say masterpiece, I think that's selling it short, of Confessions. Now, Confessions is an album that gave you so much. Gave you so much. You wanted hits, it got it. You want songs about dudes doing dirt, it got it. You want the pop radio smash, it got it. You want that R&B song to slow it down for a little bit, it got it. It has literally everything on there. My personal favorite off Confessions is Superstar, but you got Confessions. I think Burns on there. Like, let me pull up the track list. Let me pull up the track list to show you why I think this album is so great. Confessions by Usher. Like, it has too many hits. Too many hits. Like, almost every song on that album could have been a single, in my opinion. It's like that good. Confessions by Usher, production is fine. Not even fine. It's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has Yeah, banger. Throwback, banger. Confessions Part 2, super banger. Burn, banger. Caught Up, banger. Superstar, banger. Truth Hurts, banger. Simple Things, banger. Bad Girl, banger. That's what it's made for, banger. Can You Handle It, banger. Like, uh, this is the greatest R&B album of all time. Of all time, ain't no misses. Usher don't know the word miss in this album. That word don't even come up. You know, if you hear anybody say Confessions isn't a great album, they ain't your friend. They just don't need to be talking anymore. Honestly, they must have cut one of their ears off. Like, I don't know what they listening to. That album is a banger. Everything about it just says R&B. Everything about it says I'm a superstar. You know what I'm saying? It says it. It says it. That album is so great. And anybody thinks otherwise, I don't care, because to me, Confessions is the greatest R&B album of all time. Argue with your mama. And with all that said, this has been Wrap It Up. I've been your boy Jamal Radio Raheem. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spotify podcast, subscribe to this boy. Share me with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to expand this empire. Until next time, peace out, y'all.
I got real